Okay, you guys, the viral tortilla wrap, but on a Folios cheese wrap. I have been tagged in this so many times and I had to make it my own. I scrambled up an egg and added some shredded carrots and cabbage. I added some turkey bacon, some spinach and avocado, and oh my goodness. Shout out to my friends at Folios for sending me these new flavors. Can't wait to try them all.
If you're still eating your steaks with A1 sauce, you need to figure it out. Let me put you onto some chimichurri. You're going to start out by finely chopping 1 cup each of fresh parsley and cilantro. Throw those into a bowl. Then you're going to mince 2 cloves of garlic, go in with those. Dice 1 shallot and 1 red chili pepper. Once you've got all the ingredients in the bowl, you're going to season with some oregano, salt, and pepper. Then you're going to squeeze in the juice of 1 lemon. Go in with 1 tablespoon of red wine vinegar. Now you're going to slowly start pouring in olive oil while mixing until you reach your desired consistency. When it looks a little something like this, you're ready to go. Top your steaks off with this deliciousness and never look at a bottle of A1 sauce again.
Tonight we're making deep.
Alright, y'all, we're making crawfish bread. Start with the Holy Trinity, which is onion, celery, and bell pepper. I ended up using a food chopper and chopped them up super fine. In your cast iron, melt 3 tablespoons of butter, add your vegetables. Season with some crushed red pepper, add a little chicken broth, and some minced garlic. Add your peeled crawfish tails, that's about a pound, and stir and let that cook down for about 10 minutes. In another bowl, add some mayonnaise, I always use Duke's, shredded Monterey Jack cheese, and Parmesan cheese. Once your crawfish mixture is all cooked, add that to your bowl and mix it together and season with some Tony's. Cut up a loaf of French bread like this, spoon that mixture all over the top, bake at 350 for about 15 minutes, and then you're going to broil it on low for about 2. But watch it, make sure it doesn't burn.
You should definitely follow me after this. Poor Man's Kung Fu volume like 420. Let's make sloppy Joe bombs. Season your meat, even though this is seasoning too. Gotta please the chicken washers. Soak up the grease. You don't need a colander. Some grease is okay. Add the sloppies. Simadana. Bang your biscuits till they look like that. Flatten them like pancakes. Scoop on some sloppies. Mandatory. Take another biscuit, put it on top, push down the sides, then flip and tuck it in like Buffalo Bill. And you go for 10 minutes. If you just want to use 1 biscuit, just go dip, tuck, and flip. And there's the size comparison for you. It's okay to be a size queen. They're called bombs because they might explode. These turned out amazing. If you like how these turned out.
Yes, what's good, everybody? Today, I'm gonna show y'all how to make this banging Butterfinger dessert dip. This thing right here is to absolutely die for, y'all. You can eat it with vanilla wafers or animal cookies, whatever you got. I promise you, this will be the first thing going at this Christmas party this year. Look at that thing. Oh, baby.
First things first, we're going to go ahead and get 2 8-ounce balls of Philadelphia cream cheese softened in the bowl.
Go ahead and add a 1/4 cup of brown sugar and get that all mixed in. Now, y'all, once you got your cream cheese and brown sugar mixed in, go ahead and add you 8 ounces of Cool Whip on top. Now, y'all, then we're going to go ahead and crumble up 4 Butterfinger balls and throw them in there and mix it all up. Check it on out, y'all. Now, you can go ahead and eat it now, but what I like to do is stick it in the fridge and let it chill out for about 30 to 45 minutes. Let's see it, baby.
Baby, work it.
Every Christmas morning, we always have a humongous egg casserole. I decided to put a Trader Joe's twist on it and use everything bagels and everything but the bagel seasoning. To your mixture, add eggs, milk, cream, lots of seasoning, and of course, lots of everything but the bagel. Whisk that up, pour it over your cut up bagels, and add lots of cheese. Stick this in the oven and enjoy your brunch, you guys.
How you can make this high protein, low calorie breakfast burrito. Start off with eggs in a pan. I topped mine with red onion, red pepper, oregano and applewood smoked cheddar, but you can add whatever toppings you like. Whack a wrap on top, flip it out when it's cooked, then finish it off with some salt and ketchup. Roll it up like a burrito. Lovely job. And if you're wondering,
my boyfriend has a secret lasagna recipe and I convinced him to let me film it, and guess what? He has given me the recipe to share with all of you. This is a 4-cheese lasagna with a homemade meat sauce, and honestly, it is one of the tastiest dishes that I've ever had. My boyfriend has put so much love into this lasagna dish, and I'm very excited to share it with all of you. If you want the recipe for my boyfriend's lasagna, all you have to do is check out my Instagram page and follow me because I just posted it there. Enjoy.
Delicious garlic focaccia recipe only has 3 steps. Start with some flour, a bunch of Greek yolks, olive oil, and mix till combined. Coat the tray in olive oil so it doesn't stick and place the dough on top. Poke holes in the dough, coat the dough in olive oil and fill the spaces with garlic and thyme. Pop it in the oven and you have an absolute worldie of a focaccia. It's so easy. Try.
Hi, I'm Brie and this is how I make my sweet potato pizza bites. So firstly, have your pizza sauce and toppings on hand, then slice the sweet potato into bite sizes. Coat a tray with spray oil and then spray over the top as well and sprinkle some salt and pepper, then pop it in the oven on 200 degrees for 20 minutes. While I wait, this is usually when I prepare the toppings, and then once the sweet potato is ready, add your pizza sauce and toppings, and you should probably try to get the cheese on the actual pizza bites, unlike me, wow. And then pop them back in the oven for 5 minutes. And there you have it, follow me for more.
We know about peanut butter, we know about cookie butter, but this is brownie batter butter, which is a lot to say, but it's also a spread you can put on anything. It's just 1/3 cup oats and a pinch of salt, and then 1 tablespoon of pumpkin, 1 tablespoon of applesauce, 1.5 tablespoons of maple syrup, and 1.5 tablespoons of Dutch processed cocoa, and then 1/4 cup of almond milk. If you don't have Dutch processed cocoa, I'll tell you how you can use normal on my Instagram. And after you blend it, let it thicken up just a little bit till it's like almond butter texture, and you can put it on anything because...
Get ready to make my world famous mug pizza. In a microwave safe mug, add in some flour, baking powder, baking soda and salt. Now to the dry ingredients, we are going to add in a little bit of milk and some olive oil. Give this a mix together, this is going to be your dough. On top of that, add a tablespoon of marinara sauce, a generous tablespoon of mozzarella cheese, and then whatever topping you like. I'm going for pepperoni. Microwave it for around 1 minute and 10 to 1 minute and 20 seconds until it is well risen and the toppings are melted. Check this out, you have got a warm personal sized pizza straight from the microwave. Get this recipe and lots more on biggerbolderbaking.com.
You guys need to try this club sandwich. I think it's my favorite thing I've made so far in my Dash mini waffle maker. Follow me on Instagram for more keto and low carb recipes.
You have to try my peppermint chocolate bark. It's such a fun and easy treat to make for Christmas. Start by melting some chocolate. I'm using extra dark chocolate. And if you love it minty like me, add a touch of extract in. While the base is sitting in the fridge, we have to smash our candy canes into tiny little pieces. Be super gentle when pouring over your white chocolate. I learned the hard way the first time and my colors all mixed. Make it rain with candy canes, let it set and then break it up. They are so addictive. I've nearly finished my whole tray.
So pre-COVID, when packing a lunch was actually a thing, this was one of my favorite meal preps. It's a couscous cod salad, so I start by seasoning my cod with everything that you see on the screen and bake that for 12 minutes. Next, I make the pearl couscous, which is really simple. All the ingredients are listed on the screen for that. Some people have left comments that you're supposed to steam it, and I like to cook it this way because this is what works for me, but do you? Next, I make the marinade. You can use whatever marinade you like. Then I mix up my veggies, add my hot couscous, the marinade, and give it a good toss. And all I do is just plate, add the fish, and it's ready to eat. I actually like to eat this on the colder side, so it's more like a salad, but eat it as you like. Enjoy.
Whoever came up with this toasted wrap hack has changed my life. Let's fold up each quarter and stick it on the stove. And that, my friends, is 260 calories, including the...
Alright, I made a deal with my boy Grady the other day. He asked me for a video of tater tots, and I told him only if he joins TikTok. So he created an account yesterday. So today, I'm making tater tots. I'm starting off with my Millionaire's Bacon, which is a Pappy Van Winkle bourbon-aged, maple-glazed, slow-cooked, thick-cut bacon, which I'm eventually cutting into tiny bits. For the next step of the process, we're going to be grating about 4 medium potatoes and 1 onion. Put them into a thin kitchen cloth and heavily season with salt and pepper. Let it sit for 5 minutes and then drain as much liquid as you can. I'm adding in 3 cloves of crushed garlic, a cup of finely grated sharp cheddar cheese, the Millionaire's Bacon, about half a cup of microplane Parmigiano Reggiano, and 1 egg. Give that a good mix until everything is incorporated. I decided to add a little flour to help bind everything together, and then it's time to form your tots. Try and be consistent with how big you make them, and then into the oven at 375 for 30 minutes. If everything goes smoothly, they should look something like this. I actually think they look more like nuggets than they do like tots, but they turned out golden brown and delicious, which is all that matters. I even thought about deep frying them, but it wasn't necessary. They were perfect just like this.
Let's make creme brulee. Slice your vanilla bean in half. Scrape seeds. Add your cream, vanilla bean, and a small pinch of salt and bring to a boil. Combine 5 egg yolks and half a cup of sugar in a bowl and mix. Strain cream into mixture. Now add back to pot. Cook until cream thickens. Once custard has thickened a little, place in ramekins. You're gonna wanna cook these in a bain-marie. Bake at 325 for about 30 to 40 minutes. Refrigerate until completely cooled and set. Coat the top in sugar. Now place in broiler or torch it. Fantastic.
When you bring the apple pie moonshine, you're everyone's best friend. It's so easy to make, let's do it. Cut up an apple or two and toss them into a pot. Add in 4 cups of apple cider and 4 cups of apple juice. Add in 1 cup of brown sugar. Break up a couple of cinnamon sticks, toss those in, and shake on some cinnamon and some nutmeg. Bring it to a boil just for a few minutes. Let it cool. Mash those apples. Strain it and then add in 1 to 2 cups of Everclear. That's it.